So we're gonna add a little bit of Dollar General stuff in with the Walmart. So this is a name brand of what I would recommend. This is Vicks Vapo Rub, and it's just a medicated chest rub, and I would like to think that I could help out my horses in any way that I can. This is at the dollar store too, and you can get it there also. But I use Rexall, and I like that, and I like to put it in the horse's nose, and I find it like a breathing treatment almost. Also, I use gauze whenever I wrap my horse's feet if they have a stone bruise or whatever. Here's your gauze that you can get at Walmart, and there's some up there for $4.54. Down there would be the gloves that I'd like to get. But more on the gauze, I would recommend more of a 4x4 size. And I just find that more preferable whenever I wrap the horse's feet, because I find that it covers the whole frog. And here's Rexall's brand. You can get it for cheaper at dollar store. As you can see, it's like a whole $2 is cheaper. Again, the 4x4 size. And they have the 12-ply gauze that you can get there. Here's $25 for the same price as those. And then the vinyl gloves, of course. I would recommend that you always keep a first aid kit in your horse trailer, of course. And here are the light bulbs that I buy to put in my barn. Another tip. These Scott Shop towels are great to have in your horse trailer. And to show you some tips that I don't usually use, but other people use them. So the WD-40 I use for trailer preferences, but I have heard that people use WD-40 on their horse's hooves, like as Western Pleasure or dressage, just a cheaper way to keep the hoof clean while performing. And I thought that was a pretty neat tip right there. And you can even come and buy a little box fan. $20 to hang for your stalls. So I've heard how people use diapers to wrap up horses' feet for a stone bruise or an abscess. I just use the gauze. I just find it easier. Okay, so one thing that I did forget yesterday when we were at Walmart, baby wipes. I said I found this trick, and they've actually worked really well. And Sunny's nose is not the best right now because he's got all of his feet in there, so we're about to wipe out his nose. Said one cost-efficient way that I do this is I can get a bucket of water and actually just get a washcloth and clean it out and go that route. But if you're on the road or something, this would be the more efficient way to do it because it's already wet, it's travel size. So that's another little tip, and he doesn't like getting his nose cleaned out. Hey guys, so Sunny has been breathing a little bit weird, and I don't have a breathing treatment machine for a horse. So what I like to do is put this little Rexall chest rub. It's medicated, and basically I just rub it in their nose a little bit to help them open up their breathing way just a little bit. And if there's an issue after that, because usually it helps, if there is a more in-depth issue, then I go to a vet. And so if it's just something that's very minor, I like to go ahead and do this first, just so that I can say that I at least tried to see. It's not going to hurt them. I wouldn't go ahead and just put like a whole bunch in there and just do it like 2 or 3 times in one day. I would not do that. I probably do it like once every 3 days tops or minimum. So, and I just have this little bit right here. And I use gloves because I am putting it in his nose. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put my finger right here and put it right in the inside. If he's going to lower his head for me. Just put it right in this inside right here in this little pocket and just smudge it in there. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. And just smudge it on that inside. So it's up in that little pocket. It won't drip down on this underside right here when they're eating, so it won't get all over the grass that they're about to eat. Like, it won't brush up on that. And even when they're drinking, if they dump their whole nose in there, it's up in that little pocket that's in the front. So, and he doesn't like this very much. So I'm just going to clean up the excess right here on the outside. And then you're going to throw away the glove, which I have a trash can in my barn to put all my trash and stuff in. So that's a little tip, and that's to show you the application of how I use doing the little chest rubs in their noses. And that's what I use if I don't have a breathing machine, since I don't have the little breathing mask for the horses. That's just my little way of doing something similar. And see, it doesn't really hurt them a lot. I wouldn't do it right before I exercise the horse. I wait till after I exercise the horse and his breathing has regulated. That way he's not inhaling a whole bunch of it like fast, and that he can inhale it while when his breathing has regulated. So, and we'll put that on there, and then we'll see how he is this weekend, and if I'm try to add some more or what, if we needed to do an antibiotic. I'm pretty sure that if it doesn't work and he's still breathing weird, I think he may be getting an infection or something. So if this doesn't help at all, then I'll go ahead and call the vet, of course, to get an antibiotic in him, because nobody wants a sick horse, especially during the winter time of the year. And plus, I have a foal back there, and she doesn't need to be getting sick either. So we're just gonna keep an eye on him for sure, and we'll probably get an antibiotic, call it in for him next week if his breathing hasn't regulated. It's just been kind of more of I feel like more of like sinuses, like seasons changing. It doesn't really, he's not having like mucus dripping out of his nose or anything, so I don't really see a big issue. I do notice that his breathing is a little bit off though. So I'm thinking with the seasons changing and it's sinuses, that's most likely what it is, and that we're just going to try this for right now and see. So thank you for staying this long into the video to watch this tutorial on how to apply this, and I hope it helps y'all a lot with the winter season. Okay, so Sunny is going to help me close this vlog out today, and we just like to say thank you for watching, because he loves the attention. Hims loves the attention. And that's all the stuff that I buy at Walmart and Dollar Store for my horses. So I hope y'all really enjoyed this. I hope this helped y'all out a lot. I like to think of myself as a clearance cowgirl, because I try to find everything for cheap, because these guys are not cheap at all. And it's just, if you're in a tight spot or whatever, and you want to find an easier way how to go about this instead of buying products for $50+ you can easily get these under $10 at your local Walmart or Dollar General. So I just hope that y'all enjoyed all these videos. Comment down below what else y'all would like to see. Like Sunny saying, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, so that you can see more of him's beautiful self. You coming back over here? So Hims really appreciates y'all watching him on all of his runs and everything. We do have a season coming up to where he will be running with Chloe, and starting in November. We have Christmas Classic. I'm about to send in the pre-entry form for that, probably in this week at some time, and that'll be the first weekend of December. So he's got quite a couple He's got a few more races before the end of the year. He's got November Christmas Classic, which that'll be 2 runs. We're trying to go for the average, and then he'll have another run with Chloe in December. So that's 4 runs left for the rest of the year. So I'm excited to see how he does next year, and we will be revealing some other stuff, probably more of middle of next year. That's why he's getting on to stuff in his nose. Yeah. So, thanks again for watching, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Just let us know if there's anything else that y'all would like to see. And check back in next week. We will have a training video. So,